covering up the camera, just trying to pick up audio, so.
There's nothing really to hide in here. It's my messy office. Come on. So now you'll have to remember, we have to find like the exact part on there that pertains to you because it's the whole day taped.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, because you can't do just a section, so I have to find like just that part where you didn't plead not guilty or whatever.
Okay.
So that ought to be a joy for us. Do you remember what the date was of it?
April 1st.
April.
Matter of fact, I kept saying, man, it can't be April 1st.
April Fools.
Yeah. And it was at 3:30.
So this is the day playing, but I have to go farther along.
Oh, okay,
3:30,
okay.
so you're probably.
Yeah, so my case was at 3:30.
All right, let me see what. This might be hard to find. That's you. Wait, hold on, I'll start it over.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to do it.
All right.
I think it's after this, but maybe I'll let you. Can you hear it good enough?
Yeah, and once I get this down there, it'll pick up on it better. This is a speaker here, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of take her out to the clerk's office, make sure she checks in with probation.
I will, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Chanel Davila,
Oh, you're correct.
you're on a community control violation, and the violation will be dismissed, and you'll be on non-reporting community control until August 11th of this year, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Big car shown, the court will execute the order accordingly. If you go out to the clerk's window, they'll give you a copy of this, and you should keep a copy showing that you're on non-reporting probation.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, with this. Court will go off the record at this time. Okay, this is case number 21 CRB 324, State versus David Grooms. Mr. Grooms, you're charged with the offense of failure to comply with the lawful order of a police officer. Convicted of that, you can get up to $1,000 fine, up to a 6-month jail sentence. We're gonna give you a copy of that charge. You're also charged in 21 TRB 640 of driving without a valid license. If convicted of that, you can get up to $1,000 fine, up to 500 hours of community service. On these charges, you can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. How do you plead?
Sir, I need some questions answered before I can make an honest opinion on how to answer this.
Do you understand what those pleas mean? Guilty, not guilty, and no contest?
I don't even understand what jurisdiction I'm being charged under right now.
Well, you're in Boardman. That's the
I mean,
jurisdiction.
I'm talking criminal, civil.
One's criminal, one's traffic.
Okay, sir, as far as a criminal case goes, doesn't it have a victim?
I'm not getting into this. The charge is a criminal offense of failure to comply, okay? So a victim in there can be just the entity of the state of Ohio. They're the ones that filed the
But
charge.
then would we be in a federal court then instead of
No.
this courtroom?
No, because it's not a federal law violation, it's a state court violation, okay? So, you can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
Sir, at my religious beliefs, I
I don't
cannot
want to go to your
plead.
religious beliefs. I just
All
want
right.
you to tell me how you'd like to plead.
I cannot plead,
You cannot plead?
no.
Why can't you plead?
I cannot plead with the court that I'm innocent.
Then that's a plea of not guilty.
But I can't make a plea to this court.
Well, what's your address?
It's 85 Layton Avenue.
Here in Boardman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and on the traffic offense, how do you want to respond to that offense?
I can show you my driver's license right now.
No, it's showing,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's showing that it's suspended. We just have to see verification from the BMV that it's no longer suspended.
Who suspended it?
I don't know. The BMV has that record.
Your Honor, this officer has trumped up all these charges on me, and I can show you in 2
Just
minutes
don't
in
ask me,
video.
please, Mr. Grooms. You know, the role here is I'll ask you so we follow the quorum and the
All right, I
requirements
plead
of
the
the court.
fifth then, so
Okay.
let's just do this.
So, you understand the charge of the traffic offense and you wish to not enter?
No,
a
sir,
plea,
I
is that
don't
correct?
understand any of the charges being held against me right now.
All right, and are you going to hire a lawyer to represent
No,
you?
sir, I don't need a lawyer to fight this case.
So that's what I'm gonna ask. Do you need a court-appointed lawyer?
I don't need a lawyer to fight this case.
Okay, so you're gonna represent yourself? Is that correct?
The people that will be here in court will be representing me.
Well, the only people that can represent you under Ohio law are attorneys, or you're entitled to represent yourself. If you choose not to hire an attorney, I just need you to put your initials here and sign there, so we have that for our records.
I don't understand why I'm signing this.
Because I have to have verification, since one of these is a jailable offense, that you're saying you don't want to hire an attorney, you don't need.
I don't need the courts to appoint me an attorney, no.
Okay, then I just need you to initial.
And that's all this is? Oh, okay, all right. I'm just asking, I'm not trying to
That's why you have to
be
give
a
me
problem
the-
here, guys. I'm just trying to understand everything.
You're just gonna initial right here, and this is waiving your right to counsel.
Well, that's no problem.
And then you're just gonna sign down here where it says defendant.
Now, you have what we call speedy trial rights. These can be set right away, or you can have more time. Do you want more time, or do you want it set in the time period required by?
I leave it all up to you, Your Honor, you're doing
No,
this.
it's actually your case. It's not my case. So.
It's not
I
my
can-
case.
I can give you more time if you would like, or if you want just to move as required by the law, we can, stay within those confines. Which would you prefer?
You're making the decisions, Your Honor, go ahead.
Well, if you don't waive, then we have to set it within the time period. So I'm taking it you don't choose to waive that. So we will set this in the time period required by the statutes. The defendant has waived his right to counsel. He has confirmed his address for the court. The time waiver has executed. The court on the criminal charge will set a $1,500 recognizance bond. What that means, Mr. Grooms, as long as you appear in court, there's no money required to be posted. If you fail to appear in court on the scheduled date, you could be arrested and you could owe the court up to $1,500.
I've never failed to appear in court, Your Honor.
That's good. You like that track record?
I've driven over 500 miles to be in court, into this courtroom.
Okay, what you're gonna do is the bailiff's gonna give you a hearing date to come back to court. Make
So
sure
can-
you're here on that hearing date, and, if you wish to have a lawyer or anyone present, you can bring them at that time.
Sir, can I ask another question?
Well, no waiver, it's 90, because he's not in jail. Yeah, so 90 days. Yes, pardon me?
Can I ask another question?
What's that?
What happened with the plea?
We put a plea of not guilty on your behalf.
Who did that plea for me, Your Honor?
Pardon me?
Who did that plea for me?
I said I put the plea of not guilty since you said that you did not.
So I want it on the record that Your Honor made my plea for me then.
Well, you can put whatever you want on the record, because we
Okay.
tape record all of this, but I'm telling you, you told me you denied that you did these, so that's, in my mind, a plea of not guilty.
Are you allowed to practice law from the bench, Your Honor? Isn't that an obstruction of justice?
I think you can seek whatever information you want on that with your own lawyer, so.
I am my
I'm
own
not gonna do
lawyer.
it
Am I
by
down here,
yourself.
sir?
You are, just step over here and we'll give you that hearing date. so
Thank you,
have it.
sir.
Make sure you're here on that day.
Good?
I appreciate that, ma'am.
You want the disc